blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here.
Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
Give my sister back! And just like that, the god took away my sister. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here.
Hello everybody, hope you're having a great start to the week. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. Cat issues and hunger issues, so... Let's go, Barbara. Okay, I might not want to do the daily commissions. There's two of them in the not one, but two in the Dragonspire. Where we all know it's cold. Well, usually emergency is a ruined droid, but I could be mistaken. Definitely not a ruined droid, right?
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Go, Barbara, go!
Oh, I didn't even do nothing and it's going after me.
Let the show begin. Quit it!
No rest for the wicked.
I'm a rock! Diana Special! Let's dance! See? Cross over!
Chaos. Ooh, okay, well, thing is that I do need these
Go, Barbara,
arrows,
go!
so... Oh, nope, there's another one here. Where's this arrow thingy? Okay, well, whatever.
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
What? How am I putting out? Okay. My water barrier is putting out my flame barrier. So funny.
Toodaloo.
Okay. Ooh, there's stuff that we got mail. So let's see what this is about. Ooh. Primo Gems. Thank you. And notices, what's going on in the notices? Masquerade. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, I didn't do these things, so I'm not going to get compensated. Oh no, not another fantastic thing. But Primo Gems. Well, we'll see if I'll do it later on or not. Okay, so we have that, and we have the daily logins, which I could have waited until I finished the commissions, because commissions will bring me back right here. Okay. I kind of think that maybe this one here will be the right one. I think the other one would have forced me to go all the way around. Whereas this one just drops me on the doorstep. Oh, I'm thirsty. Let's get ourselves something to drink here.
La da 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 da.
I think I did all the things that I could to her character yesterday. I'm not sure.
La da 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 da.
Yeah, can't level up until I get more books. Purple thingies. Her weapon. Ooh, I do have somebody I was making crystals. Hey, kitty cat. You're gonna have to wait a bit. you're gonna have to wait a little bit. My cat wants to get on my lap, but I'm not ready to fully sit down yet. Poor thing. You poor baby. Big baby. Okay, let me get installed here. There you go. Now my big boy can enjoy company of sleeping with Daddy. Huh? You want to sleep on Daddy's lap? There you go. Okay, so if I were to manually enhance, let's just say that I use something that wasn't. Oh, I have some tier 1 and 2. How much would this go for? Not much, really. I'm surprised how little it actually levels up. So that tells me right away that that's not worth it. So basically, I'm just better off using crystals, and if I go like auto add, already that using lower tier stuff brings me up a lot more than taking the tier 3 stuff, which is kind of weird if you ask me. Okay, and her talents, I don't think I could have brought anything up until I reach phase 4, so she needs to ascend before I can go to 6. Okay, she's slowly getting up there though.
All this standing around is making me so sleepy.
All this standing around is making me so sleepy.
Time to go!
Normally he's immune. Vaporize is vaporize.
Huh? By royal decree. I summon thee, Midnight Phantasmagoria. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Go! Oz, reveal thyself!
There we go. Okay, and this is where I tend to not like it. Whoa, okay, let's get out of there. And there is there I go. There we go. Oh yeah, let's turn off the there we go. Okay, teleport. Teleport.
Oh, snowflakes. Look at them dance. Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us. If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Ooh, some hero wits. Okay, Barbara's gonna be happy for that.
Go, Barbara, go!
What is it that I need to make? Radish veggie soup. And I don't have any? Really? That would be kind of weird. And I know there's places to cook all around here, so... Again, I'm confused. But okay, whatever. Let's go to a place that I know we can cook some food, and I'll bring him back something. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, pussy kitty. What's up, big guy? Yeah, I already know who she is. I want to cook. There we go. Cook. Radish veggie soup. Auto cook. Let's make one. Now let's go bring it back to him. And I should have just found him a heat source.
Look at them dance.
Except I don't know where he would have brought me. What's this? Oh yeah. There you go. What does this do? Oh, why do I have to go and see him again? That's so weird. Now, why did I know that? Okay. This is just a quest that keeps on giving. I did not want to do this.
Everyone is working super hard. We should be too.
Am I even at the right place here?
Go, Barbara, go! Oh, snowflakes. Look at them dance.
There we go, frozen boar. Is he gonna meet me back there? I would hope so.
Snow. Go!
Oh, this is the frozen boar he's talking about then. Okay, then I can bring it to them. Let's go do this one while I'm still here. No, apparently it's the other way. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to defend this for a while.
Let's dance. I'll protect us. Time to go.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Ready, steady, go! Go! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
By royal decree.
Tin Prima. Okay, there we go. Let's turn that one in. Nicely, nice. Now we have Steven's here and Tommy's gone. Okay. Time to turn in my dailies. And then...
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy? What's gotten into you?
Her Majesty beseeches you to unfurl your blessed wings, and with them blot out the heavens, plunging the world into eternal night.
If you didn't bring your parasol with you, that's your own fault, mein Fräulein.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to... Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
It's gonna take me forever, isn't it, to reach level 50? How much? Oh, okay, not too bad. So maybe a week
Ad
before
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome.
before I can level up. Let's send Barbara again. There we go. There we go. And here I need to grab me crystals. It might not be much, but every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Okay. Oh, let's switcheroonie again-y. There we go. There's a few stories I need to continue here. Go to the chasm. Let's view the details here. Well, apparently I need to do her story quest, so let's do that today. navigate this one. Ooh, darn. They are taking me far away. Is that to go to the chasm? No, that's to do the next level in the chasm. Okay. I get it now.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
Oh, I definitely remember them and the visions that they had, which were fake visions. They were delusions.
Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
I guess this is where I come in and become the other line.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
Yes.
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Yes, there is another way. This is where I make an appearance.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Somebody knows something that they shouldn't.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Yeah, so I volunteer Paimon to take care of it while I go fishing.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
And how does she not know all of this? I mean, really? Is my kitty cat bored? You had fun sleeping with Daddy. Every time I'd wake up, I would see you just there snoring and dreaming away. And if you don't think cats dream, they do. He was mumbling and all kinds of stuff. It was funny to see him do it. Unfortunately, grabbing my phone to record him would have kind of woken him up, but it was still funny to see. Okay. Let's go back to this, and there they are.
Go, Barbara, go!
Hopefully, Barbara can deal with these.
Frozen.
Let the show begin. This isn't good. Huh? Protect us. Huh?
Don't get out of the way! This quickly! Time for a flash freeze. Shield.
Oh, she actually died?
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oh, this is not going well for me.
Once again.
Look at you, Foozle.
Let the show begin. My sister.
Okay, I might actually need to switch teams here for this. Okay, let's bring everybody back alive and switch teams. I might need Waterboy for this one. Okay, well, let's go and try this again.
Body and mind.
I need to take care of this dude first.
Crisp.
By royal decree.
Pew pew.
Time for a flash for shield to the body.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you.
Oh, remember that. Time to act.
Send this quickly.
Pew pew.
No, my sword.
Oz, reveal thyself.
This is bad.
No rest for the wicked.
I guess this is it.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Have a load of this.
Pew pew. Huh, I'm here.
Eat up, roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This was well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fry. This was well done.
Can't have
You need
a
to hurry
drink.
up.
Huh.
Roasted fry.
Pew pew.
By royal decree.
You need to hurry up.
Unfortunate fault.
Let's move. Shouldn't get careless. Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
No rest for the wicked.
It isn't time for a break yet!
Yeah!
Oz, reveal thyself!
We've only just begun.
I summon thee!
I'm a rock! Look at you, Weasel! Let's go,
It isn't time for a break yet!
By royal decree!
Not breaking a sweat!
Yeah!
That seemed to work.
I'm a rock!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Joy, we've only just begun. All you got?
Yeah!
You can't run! Well, try. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run!
Pew-pew!
Try.
Sayonara special!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
No rest for the wicked.
You can't run!
I summon thee!
Yeah!
Use this first!
Oz, reveal thyself!
That seemed to
I'm here!
use this first!
I'm a rock!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
No rest for the wicked.
Pew-pew!
Use this first!
Look at you, Boozle!
By royal decree!
That was a tough fight, I might add.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi?
Kokomo.
What Paimon? Oh, wow! This is a whole book! Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. My pretty mama. Kiago, Montego. Go. Get there fast, and then we can take it slow. That's where you want to go. Way down in Kokomo. Okay, I promise I won't do any more singings.
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we can find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say.
Strange. But I guess we'll look into it.
They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Okay, now I do have to go and wake everybody up, cause dang. They killed my Yutao and Water Boy pretty quickly. There we go. Oh, I can't pick this plant. Darn it. Okay. Ooh, view. Okay. Nice. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Can I actually climb back up here? Okay, I didn't fall down that far.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe.
Alec writes, hellos. How are you this evening?
And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Yeah, I think the others will have a different story to tell. I'm good, and you? Poop Princess. Where are the codes? Oh, somebody wants some codes. Okay, give me a second and I will get you some. Hey, kitty cat. Ooh, okay. I'm a little bit late. Some people have sent me some DMs, so Okay, but as far as codes go, here are you can try these out. Kitty cat. It's always all or nothing with
I
these
do worry
cats.
about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm
You're more
sure
than
the good
welcome.
people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
No, you're not going outside. It's too cold, big guy. Okay, let's get back to the story, I guess. On to the next person.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
Okay, it's kind of weird that his memory is confused, but okay.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
The sun and the sea breeze.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you.
He's falling
I'll tell
asleep
you
talking
someone
to
we
me,
could
really.
ask, though. Sangonomiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Yeah, he's falling asleep talking to me. Kind of weird.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Peace talks, really?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
Yes. After all, captain's privileges.
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
A-okay. So who's still in the stream here? Alec, are you still there? I'm good, thank you for asking. Just taking it easy on a Monday evening. Start to the week was good. And as you can see, my cats are very rowdy. Well, I don't know if you can see, but he went through pretty quickly looking for trouble.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Except there's a foot of snow outside, so it's a little bit too cold for him to go outside. Now winter's arrived. Poor thing. He's gonna be stuck inside for the next 6 months.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Well, luckily, we already heard what they were saying, so... Is this the village where I'm going?
We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent.
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Wait!
Kokomi!
Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better?
I hate when people are like that in real life. Like, okay, it's good to settle down, but on the other hand, they don't make the problems go away, do they?
Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions.
Sorry about
Excuse
that.
me, sir.
Didn't mean to
As
cough
you know,
in the mic.
my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
He's lying, though. Okay.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
Would the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, If we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Yeah, he's lying.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, no, sure thing.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right, follow me.
I hope it's not the breathe in, breathe out thing.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option? It seems that you share my strategic sensibilities. This is my preferred tactic. It places us in the least amount of danger. Let's work together to give them the surprise of their lives.
Oh, shoot. Can we restart this? Yeah, it's not what I wanted to do at all.
The explosion was roughly the size I expected. Hopefully we've given them a fright.
You can't run! I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun. Looks like I got too far. This was well done! Roasted frog! An unfortunate fall! You haven't seen the last of us! You can't run! Well...
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Time to go!
Calculated.
Oz, reveal thyself! Thrust and rebuild! I'm a rock!
rain outlines your fate.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them.
Yeah, well, I think you were a little bit OP there, honestly, but that's just my opinion.
Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Well, I think it's all because of the viewers. Because they, were really into sending them all your positive energy stuff.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
Yeah, as always. Eating all the food while we're fighting.
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials.
Bomb-making
This is way
materials.
too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
Huh? Phew.
Treasure hoarders, okay. Haven't seen them here.
Go!
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment.
Everybody's zoning out. What's going on here?
Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, again, it's not necessarily for them. It makes sense because you kind of need these supplies, don't it?
In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for?
Yep.
We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Yeah, she's not the only one that has low energy, so something else is going on.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
Paimon's a poet now. Okay, let's go and heal everybody before heading back out to the village.
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute.
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
Shrine use?
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Yay! Let's go for a walk, people.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Not really. This is the weird thing about Nakazuma, is that you have these dialogues and these walks where you're kind of stuck walking. Can you imagine going all around Tevat, walking, not being able to use the teleport?
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
No, she's not.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
True that, but compromise is always required. If we're all going to get along. To what point we compromise, though, that remains to be seen.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
She has a lot on her plate for, being so young.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Yeah, unfortunately, the youth here, where I am, are nowhere near mature and intelligent. Sorry to say. But yeah. Used to be people would mature around the age of 14. Now it's like, they might mature around the age of 24. So that's a big difference.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
No wonder why she's always tired. Dang, she needs an android shogun kind of a thing going on.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Does somebody have the eyes on the traveler?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
Ooh, this is draining her fast.
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Yeah. Not cool being mature, eh?
Are you alright? Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk.
More work when she gets back.
Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yeah.
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Paimon, shut your pie hole.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
That was a little bit late, but apparently somebody's following me. Of which reminds me. Oh, I actually lost one. Okay. I guess I need to start up a new goal. Ooh, pussycat. Big baby. You okay? Well, if you're gonna stay there in front of the camera, I guess I'm gonna switch. There we go. Yep, my cat decided to, you know what? This keyboard looks comfortable. Actually, no, let's push the keyboard aside to have more room for myself. He's a silly cat. Okay. He's a very silly cat. Quest completed. I do need those purple books though. Okay. Travelers at 60. Ooh, that's not many books though, is it? Well, slowly she's leveling up.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. La da 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 da.
Okay. So, she's leveled up as far as she'll go for now. Kinda sad for me. I wish I could level them all the way up, everybody. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Hello, and thanks for the codes. Actually, it's already a code that you've probably already used. That's the last one I gave you like a week ago.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed
Help.
in the
Oh my god,
next
I got
volume?
Ayato's weapon on my first pull on the weapons. Everybody says that the weapons banner is not worth it. And usually nobody ever does any pulls on the weapons banner, but I'm so happy. Good. Razzle boy, am I the only one that heard that? That heard what? It sounded like an alarm. Oh yes, it was an alarm. I actually changed my goal on my Twitch because my previous goal was to reach 110 and yesterday was at 111, so I need to kind of put it back to, or put it up to 120, but you will never be as tall as your big sister. I keep telling her that. The only way she's gonna get taller is if they come out with an outfit and give her high heels or something.
At least the war has ceased for the time being. Not bad at all.
Depends. Jade Cutter is good for a lot of characters. Okay. Oh, did not meant to hit him. There was a point of view here somewheres when we were talking to... Oh, there it is. Why is this a point of view? Nothing special, really, I don't think. But, okay. They're allowed to have points of views. Something I can collect. The weapon and the weapon banner aren't that problem. It's the rates, yeah. That's why most people always stay away from those. So, I've been told. I've never personally pulled on a weapons banner, because I prefer having characters rather than having weapons. Because I just know they won't give me the weapons that I already have that need to rank up. So they'll just give me a bunch of other weapons that will also need to be ranked up. And not only that, but most of the time when you pull for characters, you also get weapons. So I don't really understand their way of thinking, but whatever. I mean, they have enough characters, but they're going to change the banners. They're going to add a third one now. So
should be a bit better bandaged up like this.
So how is Alexia and Razzleboy this evening? How is your week starting off, dude? Hopefully on a good foot. What am I looking for here? Is there anything else I can grab?
With General Goro around, even on the front lines, nothing bad will happen.
Nope, nothing else here. Darn it. Oh, what's that? Really, Mint? It's not as if I can't find that elsewhere. Mint is found like everywhere, but the stuff that you need to level up your characters, you have to farm for 3 or 4 weeks. Which is really annoying.
With General Goro around, even on the front
I only wished on Weapon Banner because Ayato has a limited selection of swords, so I was thinking of getting the Skyward Sword and lose my 50-50, but here I am now. Well, things worked out for you to the better.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Okay, so wait until 10 the next day. Let's do that. Let's wait until 10 the next day. There we go, 9:59.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse...
Okay, let's go here. And let's see what her secret is.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet.
She's probably still sleeping, because...
That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
Well, she doesn't show up late to things, and yet yesterday she was late to meet the 2 girls for the fabrics and stuff.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Definitely.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
Yes, this is the Kokomi quest, and I have to do it to be able to continue another part of the... I think it's the chasm? So yeah, I'm trying to do my Archon quest, because the next one's taking me to Fontaine. Which, obviously, I can't go to Fontaine. Because I'm not high enough level or my characters are not strong enough, so I need to do some grinding. But yeah, I still have 2 Archon quests that I could not continue that needed me to do some other quests, of which this is one of those. I'm just trying to get to 50. Apparently after that it's going to take me 2 years to get to 60, so I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
I got to level 50 2 weeks ago, and I'm almost 55. Okay. I'm still at 46. Look at this man at 49 in a week. I do play a lot, but I'm running into issues where I really need to level up my characters and get them weapons and stuff, so...
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. Alright, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Yeah, it's almost as if she wrote all those down, knowing that one day she won't be around, which is kind of sad to think about. I came to watch the stream last time, but as soon as I got here, I saw you die to the Oceanoids and ended the stream. Yeah, rage quit. But yeah, I found another team combo that was able to deal with the Oceanoids, so I'm now able to do it. But it's still hard and long, and yeah, my characters, they need artifacts, they need weapons, they need to level up, they need everything. I might have to do something like that. I don't want to do it now because I get better rewards. So for me currently it's better to leave the world as it is. But yeah, it makes things a lot harder for me. Did I never got this? Where is this Oculus? Oh, it's probably way underneath. Oh, there it is. I'll grab it and I'll just teleport myself back to wherever I need to go. There we go. Okay, where do I need to go? Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah, but, okay. I can do most bosses except the Oceanoids, since Villette does no damage to them. Yeah, no water character does any damage to them. And Yutao just burns herself out and dies. Because she always uses her XP to cause damage, so...
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading getting deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a
Looks
purple
like
tree.
there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
What am I supposed to do here? Where did that thing go? Those things fly so fast, I did not see where it went. By the way, I want to know why people find oceanoids hard. Even Genshin whales like 2ono hate that boss. I find it very easy even with the starter team. I don't know. I just know that I need a proper team combo to do it and not overuse Yutao. Oh, this is the way I need to go. Here she is. Dang, this is a secluded area. This is where she's hiding out. Dang, girl, somebody needs to do some cleaning here.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
She's sleeping.
It's you.
Yeah, you kind of do need DPS, but you also need stuff to shoot the birds out of the sky, the water birds. And Fischl does great damages, but she is not strong, so she can die in one or two hits. So if you're not careful and you lose her, then it's up to Diona. And Diona doesn't do much damage. She's more of a tanky tank kind of a thing. And Yutao just burns herself so rapidly that she does a lot of damage, but at a cost of dying. Yeah, well, I don't have Jean, and that's one of the reasons why I'm currently leveling up Barbara. Because Barbara does heal, and ever since I tagged these two along, Yutao's been surviving, except my Barbara isn't high enough level. So if Barbara dies, then Yutao ends up dying. And again, the Oceanoid, Barbara being Hydro. Yeah, not a good idea to bring Hydro to a Oceanoid fight. Well, see, I tried bringing, what is it, Noelle. Noelle's shield is really good too. Unfortunately, it doesn't regenerate fast enough, so Yutao can really burn out fast. It's crazy how Yutao can, go from 100% to 25% in the blink of an eye. And then you do another attack and she just ended up killing herself.
I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
Oh, that's why I changed the cameras, because I got a cat here in front of the camera. So the other day, Alexia, you were also saying that you had a new husband. So what happened to the old husband? Did you put an ad on eBay for your old husband, like husband for sale? I don't want him no more. I don't like him no more. The sparkle is gone.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You really like the cat perspective. The other one's on my lap. I have this one on the keyboard, making things really hard to play. Like, people are like, oh, these fights are super easy. Yeah, well, my legs are gone numb, so I'm not comfortable in my chair. Then my cat's on the keyboard and on the mouse, making the clicks and the buttons already harder than they already are. Zhongli found child and they got married and live happily ever after. Okay.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as. You noticed?
Duh, yeah.
I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it.
Not necessarily a good thing. We're not robots, you know.
To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work.
No, he's not frozen. And yeah, I don't want him moving too much, because if he does move, then my keyboard might fall to the floor, and if it breaks, then I won't be able to play until a new one arrives. Which makes it hard to order a new one when, you know, you don't have a keyboard to order stuff.
You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is.
Well, maybe she needs to elect a king, or get herself married and split the tasks, and also maybe making babies. But she might be too young for all of this, but I don't think so. Hard to say when it's animated cartoons. Like, I was told Fischl was 16, so if that's the case, I might not, you know, encourage her to get married, but, you know, 18 comes quickly when you're 16. Sort of.
So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else.
Who did you hand them over to?
I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Well, apparently so, because it is a quest game.
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
It is a book. All these stories are a lot of storytelling.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you.
Really? That's our quest? Find books? I fall asleep no matter what. If I'm tired, I'm tired, and I will fall asleep. Just looking at my cat there, if I look long enough, and even though he's sleeping, he's hypnotizing me to sleep with him. That's what he wants me to do. He's like, Daddy, I'm going to come here and sleep on the keyboard until you decide to get up and go to bed so that we can all sleep together. It's the winter, and let's sleep until spring arrives, and
then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me?
dang, she looks
Thank you.
tired. Poor girl.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
She kind of looks like a fish like that, or a mermaid. If you don't pay attention to the feet there, you think that, you know, that was a fishtail. Kokomi, Siren of the Sea. Okay, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Need to find a book. Oh, well, apparently that's going to be easier than I thought it would.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting?
Yeah,
Sangonomiya events
she's
cash flow
contagious.
statement. Consolidated annual report on fishing production. Watatsumi Island monthly maintenance expenses breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
So apparently that was not the book we were looking for. Okay.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Nope, this is not the book.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just, Give it here!
It's energy +4. Dang, we're like an artifact to her.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Really? I'm gonna read to her the story? That is so cute.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
Dang, I haven't read a book to anybody except children of an ex-girlfriend a long time ago. Bednight, you know, bedtime stories and stuff. Dang. I hadn't thought of that. Okay. Switching from the cat cam, because, you know, cats. Maybe I need to get another angled camera going here. And if the cat on my lap will let me move an inch or two. There we go. I could do this. There we go. What do you guys think of that one? Toodaloo! Okay.
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation. Attack where the enemy is weak. Emerge where the enemy is blind.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, that's putting her to sleep right away. Okay.
Kokomi? Kokomi! Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
I feel like we should let her sleep. I could say some other things, but it might be too adultish to mention them.
Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do. You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go, too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
Man, I would hate dreaming about that kind of stuff.
The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is gonna work out that way, but... Okay, we have to go back up, but there's a chest here down below, apparently, that's bothering my thing here, so let's go and pick it up first.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Okay, now how am I supposed to get back up? Oh, okay. Easy peasy. Especially that I'm gonna have to fly back down now. Yeah, well, that's why I don't let people in, because they use their burst over and over again. And it just, you know, triggers my epilepsy, so not a good thing. Well, you can't... You can do some parts and not other parts. Like, if you don't need to talk to anybody, then yes, you can go and do fights and stuff, but as soon as you need to talk to somebody, it might actually glitch out, and yeah. Sometimes they'll have to disconnect and reconnect in order to do so, but... Okay, so everybody's here. Oh. I'm getting distracted here by this little Sealy. Are these bad guys? Nope, these are not bad guys, but okay. Little Sealy, where are you going? If you're going all the way back up, I ain't following you. He does look like he's going up, doesn't he? Okay, I'll do you some other time then. Took me 5 hours. Yeah, these stories take me, you know, I would say at the least like 3 hours. What am I supposed to do? Wait until... Oh, okay, I need to wait. Okay. Was it 1600 hours? Or was it 6 p.m.? I forgot. Oh, 1800 hours, yeah, so I got it wrong. Most helpful world quest in existence. It takes so long. Yeah, Jeeps, I think it was 16 or 18. Wait, not helpful. Help. Help.
It was on a deserted, moonlit night.
Dang, the sun goes down quickly here. Feels like Canada. Here the sun goes down at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, I think my cat's waking up. Let's try not to wake him up.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Well, we can always give the speech, I guess.
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Yeah, that's because I'm the Dendro Archon. I resonate with Dendro now.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Actually, if you want to know my theories, which I know you guys don't, but I think I'm the Archon of Light, which light is not one of the elements, but all the elements originated from light. That's why I can use them all. If that makes any sense. Except the unknown goddess took away my powers for some reason. No, I don't do the math.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all.
Actually, I'm not from Teyvat. My sister is, though. Yeah, I already finished it. My sister's from Teyvat. I am not from Teyvat. Which leads me to other theories, since a branch can be taken off from Irmisol to create Nahida, then you might be able to actually add a branch. And somehow my sister added a branch. Or somebody trapped my sister by planting a branch onto Irmisol. But we'll find out in another update eventually. But yeah, I have a theory that somehow I'm either the primordial one or a son of the primordial one. No, I'm trying not to start Fountain because that's why I'm doing all these other ones. I've traveled. I've almost got almost of all the teleports there, but every time I come across something, they kill me. So since the oceanoids are still hard for me to do at my level, I am not going to go there until I get better gear and higher level characters.
Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly.
Well, that was an easy speech, honestly.
People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
Oh boy, here we go again.
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Well, something will definitely happen. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given us a quest to do.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Descender is a term used by the Fatui and other notable individuals for outlanders who do not originate from the world of Teyvat, but come to live within it. Not necessarily. The Traveler is known as the fourth Descender, and Lesser Lord Kusanali presumes that the Heavenly Principles is the first. Not quite that either. And what we do know is that the third Descender died, and therefore the seven Gnosis for the seven elements were created from the third Descender. So it's all very, very vague. And I argue a lot with Blastburn about this. Because she's like, no, we never came to Tevat. But we came to Tevat, and it's only when we tried to leave here that the unknown goddess locked us in here. So for me, that is like 2 times that we came here. Because when we fought the unknown goddess, we were not at Tevat. So we kind of were leaving, but then we're stuck here. I post proofs in Discord. Go right ahead. You'll start a debate that will never finish. I don't know if you've seen so many theories on YouTube, but dang, I need to start doing videos of my theories. Okay, we need to talk to people here. Forgetting my quest.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
I got plenty of food.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Dang, they're all gonna give us some food.
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
Well, they were into vet, and then they tried leaving, and then that's when they got stopped. But where they were fighting the unknown god, that does not look like Mondstadt, where we ended up being, so we fought them in another plane of existence or something? Or maybe we were on Celestia when we fought the unknown goddess. Who knows? Just like the world in Tevat is fake. And also, there's actually... This is like the 7th time that we are doing this story. That's why all the characters have 6 constellations. Because when they die, they go into Irmisul and appear as a star in the sky. And all the characters have 6 stars. So that means that everybody died 6 times over. And this is the 7th time that we are doing this. So... it's all very complicated. Well, that just means that either my branch was taken off of Irmisol, or like in the case of my sister, a branch was planted onto Irmisol. Because if me and my sister are twins, then how is it that she is from Tavat and I am not? So like I say, the developers of this storyline kept everything so vague that people can pretty much imagine whatever story they want. And we will never get to the end of it because they can change it, you know, as they want. Like, there's even a theory out there that my sister, who the person I think is my sister, is somebody else. Let's say, like the unknown goddess. And the unknown goddess is my sister. But somebody put a spell on Aether to think that Lumine is his sister, but she really isn't. The unknown goddess is Aether's real sister. So they kind of like traded bodies or something.
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
You might as well go and talk to him. Okay.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Okay, so she didn't give us any foods. Kind of disappointed there.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability.
Well, we're gonna have to wait until 2026 or 2027, and Genshin says they won't have an endgame content for a long time. They can't have an endgame content because once the game is done, people will just be bored. Like, either give us, you know, hooking up with our sister when we defeated the dragon in Mondstadt, and then, you know, have different stories or different quests. But if our quest is to rescue or reunite with our sister, it's never going to happen at this point. Otherwise, people would say, okay, well, I beat the game. I'm going to go and play some other game now. So as long as you cannot beat the game, then you're stuck playing it.
Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Really?
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
The thing is that chapter 1, they can't just make a chapter 2 since the traveler can world travel anyways. There's always Hanaki Star Rail. No. In a few seconds, we'll be begging to talk. Okay.
We'll see about that.
Let's fight him. Ooh, I'm the Traveler. Okay. Dang, I haven't used them in a day.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us.
He doesn't want to be a farmer and a builder. He just wants to be a warrior and go out and fight.
Captain, comrade, will you join us?
He needs to learn that sometimes, you know, the battle comes from within, and achieving peace is a lot harder than it is to actually go out and fight.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What?
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
Okay, somebody needs a beating here.
Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree?
Well, don't worry about the Shogun. I've already beaten the crap out of her.
We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will.
Nah, they've lost their purpose. They just need to find another one.
We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves.
Well, apparently you're not doing that because, you know, you can help out your island and your community other ways.
Surely you agree with that.
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon. Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Well, as they say, you know, pray for the best and prepare for the worst, but he should be living differently than trying to stir up shit.
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
Oh yeah, Senora was really, really fun. I mean, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that likes beating on, you know, women. But yeah, Senora was something else.
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
Yeah, that's why you kind of need to live for peace, because otherwise you're just never stopping the cycle of death.
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late to stop us from doing what now?
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer answered that one.
Well, we could beat the crap out of him.
What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
I need to beat the crap out of him.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Okay, well, apparently I can't do that. Okay, where is she? She's all the way over there, apparently. All by her lonesome self. That is so sad. Little mermaid.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryu Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryu Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Yes, we could go and beat the crap out of everybody, especially that guy.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm.
But I really wanted to beat the crap out of him.
Let's meet here again tomorrow.
I really wanted to beat the crap out of them. Man, why are they having me, like... I really wanted to pulverize that guy. On top of it, I kind of did. So actually, he should be out of commission to do whatever he was planning on doing. Oh. I forgot. I could have gone and done something here. Ooh, how am I supposed to go and get that? Like, really? I don't have Venti and I don't have Zhongli either. It's almost as if I need to start climbing here. Wait a minute, why can I not go up here? There we go. Dang, okay. That took all my stamina. Ooh, is my cat actually letting me... Oh. Okay. Maybe now I can go there. Come on, hopefully I got enough stamina to get myself here. What we wouldn't do for these oculi. Yeah, there we go.
Body and mind.
Okay. Time to go back here then.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel?
Strange that everybody slept at the beach.
Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Dang, how does her brain work?
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Yeah, I am more of a let's face whatever comes and deal with it.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand? Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
We are rewriting all the bad stuff that happened in Teyvat. Hopefully we get it good this time around. Where am I supposed to go? Ooh, okay. Well, luckily I ain't gonna walk. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Like, they picked the most remote place that they could in this part of the world. And unfortunately, it's not really a sunny day, is it? Hopefully the weather will change soon. Well, the weather changed. Ooh!
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
This is interesting.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow.
I'm sorry.
But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
Well, see, Paimon, got washed away to the beach, and I've been trying to find her.
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Am I going to start up half of the story with her now?
The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
Seems reasonable. It just depends on what is the tax. Like 10%, we can do it. Anything above 10 is kind of greedy.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters.
Ooh, well then, yeah, that raises the taxes though. So we're no longer talking about 10%. We're talking about 20, 25%.
Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a shark in the water somewheres.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
This I disagree with. Any bureaucracy just invites corruption, so no. You'll just have to stop questioning everybody that comes in and just let the businessmen deal with their own stuff.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
Yeah, short term, but long term no. And how does she know that we're facing shortages?
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Ooh, low blow.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
Well, strangely enough, I kind of agree with this one. But this is not gonna go down well with everybody else.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a lot of animosity between the soldiers. But hey, ideally, yes.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
I so agree with her, and yet I understand that soldiers are very angry with one another. So how do we deal with this?
You Kujo scum!
Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Oops, okay. Here we
Comrades, never trust the Cujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Cujo!
go. Wait a minute.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Don't worry. I've got all this figured out.
Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation?
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Yep, they've been colluding with the Fatui. So if she punishes those two soldiers, then will the other soldiers be able to trust her to join the armies
Speak.
together?
Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
Man, the Fatui are trouble, dude.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences.
Ooh, I would definitely like to see her consequences.
Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us?
Yeah, duh.
You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Who is her? 'Cause we've already beaten the crap out of Senora. Which one is the other one?
One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Yeah, I think that the army should get together and declare war on Shiznaya.
We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
Dang, she's mighty. I wish the leaders today can take the blame when stuff goes wrong. All our leaders today, it's like, no, it's not my fault, it's somebody else's fault. Even though they are the ones taking the decisions, it's always somebody else or other's fault when things don't go their way.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce.
No, actually, I would start and have both of them remain separate, but, you know, like an exchange of 4 soldiers into one and 4 soldiers into the other one. Start the process.
I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
Yeah, the little mermaid does her part, doesn't she?
I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I would not be giving her advice though, because she might take it personally. She knows how to conduct her military ops.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Yay, let's get back.
I am out
What?
of play.
How did he not? Okay, something weird happened there. I think it's because my cat's on the keyboard.
Huh?
There we go. Yeah, I can deploy the glider.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
No, the opposite. If you reunite the war, their sacrifice is gonna have to be been for nothing.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, well, you know, the dead that you're so alluding to did not necessarily died for that. They died so that you guys could have peace.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences.
There we go. My cat is gone, so now we can go back to... Hey, I'm back.
During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Yeah, let's get to it. Can I spank them? I wanna beat them up.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
Nothing.
That as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island.
What? Alright.
You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
They're getting a promotion.
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
2 shogunate samurai at a time. Hey, kitty cat. Well, my kitty cat did not, let me rest for very long.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination.
Yeah, the end of this quest is
There will be
pretty...
no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Yeah, I couldn't beat the crap out of them. That's so not cool.
I think that's finally everything in hand.
So where is this big fight that I was supposed to have at the end of the story?
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Oh, she wants me to read her some more stories? That is so sweet, though.
Phew. Go. Phew.
Man, this secret hideout is definitely secret. I can tell you that.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so?
Yeah, my cats never let me rest for very long, as you can see. Oh, boy.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Dang, I'm already... Oh, man. This is the kind of thing that happened with... What's her name? Girl from the fireworks, and also other girl, and then other girl, and I kind of first made a promise to Sheena. And it's kind of weird because earlier I did say that she needed somebody by her side. I guess I could read her a story, but... Well, not every girl. I mean, I don't remember Amber, you know. And although Lisa was kind of quirky and funny, I don't think she had any expectations. Jean never had any expectations. So, a lot of them don't, but for some reason, it's just weird. But I did mention that she needed somebody, you know, get married and have kids and stuff earlier, so she's really a sweet girl. I feel bad like not you know, not being able to, kinda. This is so weird. Is there another story to this, or am I done now? Yay, I need some hero wits, cuz... So it is finished, is it? Dang, I really thought I was gonna end up having to read her a story and she falls asleep again. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm actually quite happy that's done. Although I should have probably looked in my journal before doing this. But why did I have to do this story before going back to the chasm? What am I missing that's related to the chasm? And I still have to complete another quest, which is... What? Why do they have me do all of these things for my Archon quests? I'm not gonna have enough story keys to unlock everything to... I just thought it was one story. But now they're gonna have me do a bunch of stories.
Bathe in sunlight. But when the
Well, okay, I've gone on streaming an hour more than I usually should during the week. Hope you guys have enjoyed this story. I know a lot of you have already done it. I had fun doing it, although it was pretty anticlimactic as there was no big fight at the end. It was just a lot of talking. Well, thank you folks for joining in and keeping me company during this story. Much appreciated. Appreciate you guys a whole lot. And hopefully I see you in another stream that I don't have to kill any oceanoids in.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. 99 folks.